friend James Knight here, and I have something real special for you today. How would you like to average $500 a day? Now, this isn't really that difficult to do because once you know the secrets, and there's maybe about 3, 4 good secrets out there to really get that over and over every day. Now, what we're talking about is $500 on a day on average just by building a list with free traffic. I mean, that would be a wow factor. And as we said before, every person that's in your list is worth. Can you explain that a little bit?
Of course, yes. Basically, as rule of thumb, as long as you know how to manage your list properly, each person on your list should equal $1 per person per month. So, for instance, if you have a list of, say, 1,000 people, just for example, if you manage your list the proper way, and that means, of course, mailing the right offers to your list on a regular basis, you should be able to average about $1,000 per month. And that's, again, with a lot of the proper techniques that you learn, because, you know, a lot of people have a list and they don't know exactly how to manage it properly, so unfortunately they're not getting those same results. And that's the great thing about what we have for everyone today is a super affiliate marketer, which we're very excited to bring to everybody. His name is Gaurab, and he is really a master at internet marketing, and he's going to be telling us all about his techniques on how he's able to not only make great money online by marketing affiliate products, but by building lists, very large lists online, and basically doing this through free traffic techniques. And also, if you think about it, while he's making money online, he's also building his list, so he's basically getting paid to build his list. And remember that your list is the lifeblood of internet marketing. So it doesn't matter what happens with Google, Facebook, anything else. Once you have that list, the list you can basically retire off of that, and you can live off of that. So we're very excited to bring to you today Gaurab. He's a fantastic internet marketer.
Welcome to the show, Gaurab.
Hi, James, and hi, Kane, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Hi, Gaurab. Where are you out of right now?
Right now, I'm in India.
India. The reason I said this, everybody, which is really fantastic, okay? Gaurab is doing a huge amount of money. I know personally for that by a fact that he's making crazy amount of money. I wouldn't be surprised he's breaking over 6 figures a year, okay? But why I asked him is where he is from to show you that once you have the techniques that Gaurab is teaching in this course and what he's going to teach in this webinar, you can do internet marketing anywhere in the world. I don't care if you're not in the United States. You don't have to be in the United States. You can be out of India. You could be anywhere in the world. That is so cool. Right, Gaurab?
Yeah, hello, James. Actually, I'm using it in between, so I hope you can edit this. So,
a little bit of audio difficulty.
The question, I will answer again.
That's cool. That's cool. Gaurab, I know that you have a huge list. How many people are on your list about?
Right now, I have like 13,000 people, and the good thing about this is around 80% of them are buyers. Actually, what happened means when I started building my list initially, I was having like 2 or 3,000 people in my list, and all those people were from offering free offers and from different places. And after what I did, after I launched my first product, then I got to know the importance of buyer list. And I was seeing that I was getting far more conversions from my buyers list than my freebie list. So, and that's when I started, launching creating more and more products, and getting to know more people. And in that way, I started, building my list. And when I started building my list, what I was seeing that, I was converting good, but I was converting like 10 to 12% sometimes, and 10 to 15%. But when I was seeing other affiliates, and they were converting like 40%, 50%, and so I also see James sometimes he was converting like on my products like 30% conversions. So I was really amazed means how these guys are doing it. So that is when I started to look out, and that is how the commission carbon was created, and I started implementing other super affiliate strategies, like pre-selling, and what kind of bonuses to give to our buyers. And so the list is
That's cool, Ken.
So Gaurab, you say that you went ahead and built your list from a small amount to a much larger amount, and you're experiencing a lot of high conversions. And
Yeah.
how long has it taken you to build the size of list that you have?
Actually, if I I launched my, I did my first, I created my first product, I think in last March. So I think in 6 months I have grown my list from, 2,000 freeway list to 13,000 buyers list.
Wow, so
And
only since March you
all in
built?
6 months. And during this period, and during this period when I was in March, I was, making like $2,000 per month. And after I, increased my buyers list, and right now I'm making like, 12 to $15,000 per month. So
Wow.
Fifteen
what means
thousand
if
dollars a
you're
month,
consistent
everybody.
in a method, then if you're consistent and you know what you are doing, then it's really easy to make money online.
Very cool. Everybody, I don't know if you realize what he just got done saying is that in 6 months, if I gather 2,000 to 13,000 people on his list, making $15,000 a month. Okay. I don't know if my math's right, but that's over $100,000, and that's around 6 months. Do you understand that when you have I mean, he's really is doing this, okay? Because I know this. I know Gaurab, okay? We're personal friends, and he is actually doing it. And you know what? He's going to teach you exactly how to do this step by step, right, Ken?
Yes, and that's one of the things that I have to say that I like about Gaurab is that he's very transparent with his information, and he's very giving with his information as well, very generous. At Gaurab, what if I'm a new marketer and I want to have success like you did, and as we all know that the great thing about the internet is that you can make a lot of money very quickly. What would the first thing I do if I was a brand new person and I wanted to have success like you have?
Actually, if you're a brand new person, then I think it should take you at least 1 month, at least 30 days. You should, you have to work for 30 days. Means, if you are starting out as a new, then I'm sure that you won't be having any list. So what I did was when I didn't have a list, I created my own product. So I created my own product and gave it for free. So this way I started building my list, and once I build my list in 30 days, I build a list of like 1,000 people, I guess, from free AWS source. But what happened means after I created a product, the people started seeing me as an authority. And then after I created that product, I launched a small did a small launch, and I started generating cash means right away. So means if you're a newbie, I think you can go to zero to 100 or $200 in less than 30 days.
That's
Cool.
fantastic.
So what Grab's doing basically is that this is really fantastic idea. He's creating maybe a free product, and if maybe he might give it away, or maybe he'll give it on Warrior Forum, and that's where he's building huge lists, and he's building thousands and thousands and tens of thousands, where he's going maybe from 2,000 to 4,000 a month to $15,000 a month. And you remember, the Grab is out of India, so basically, like I said before, he's doing this on the other side of the world. If you're in the United States or the UK, right, Ken?
Yes, and that's one thing that I have to say is that, as I mentioned, is things can happen very quickly, and also by building a product, it really doesn't take you a long time. Is that correct, Gaurab? You can put a product together pretty quickly?
Actually, it's correct because the products I create are the same things that we are doing in our real life. For example, this product we have created is the same what we do in our real life. So whatever products we create, there are the things what we have learned from our own experience. Means that's my trick. So this way I can I can just put together whatever I know in a good step-by-step manner, and it's very easy and quick to create a product.
Yeah, and like Rob said, that it's real easy to make a product. Okay, it's not that hard really, and especially if you want to give it for free on JVZoo and really to grab a lot of emails. Ken and we've done this technique before, and it's a very, very strong technique where you can gather even possibly thousands of emails, right, Ken?
Yes, and as I mentioned before, as Gaurab has clearly shown you, is with the amount of income that he's making, $15,000 per month, in only 6 months' time, be able to build this list. Things happen very, very quickly on the internet. So, it's not like where you perhaps would have to, say, for instance, go to school for many years, go to college for 4 or 6 years, and then be able to make a six-figure income. You could be making a six-figure income in only 6 months' time. So, and Gaurab has really proven that. The proof is right in front of us. James, could you go over and just show everybody a few of the things that are going to be included with what Gaurab's
Oh, definitely. I'm going to tell you, it is jam-packed with videos, okay, and tons of bonuses. That's what I love about this. Does everybody see my page?
Yes. Yes.
All right, let me just make sure.
I was very impressed with it when I saw it.
I mean, I am very impressed, everybody. So anyway, what I'm going to show you, first of all, what Gaurab's going to go over, okay, and this is under the price of a Subway sandwich, which I love to say because, you know what, this is really a bargain what he's giving. Video number 1, advanced list building. Okay, first of all, you got to learn how to build a list. Like Ken said, that every person that's on your list should be equal $1. So, for example, if Gaurab has around 13,000, he's making $15,000 a month. He's getting a little bit higher than the normal dollar amount, so that's incredible. Video 2 starts with the basics. This is where he dives into research and basics on starting your new online $100 a $500 a day business with this method. This is very valuable. Video 3, your new celebrity connections. It's not what you know, it's about who you know. And inside, we dive in how to get the biggest, most successful people to back you. And that's valuable right there because if you know how to get celebrities to actually promote your product and you can possibly learn how to do that, you're going to just rock your product. All right, reverse list building process. This is a unique process where you can plan your attacks on any niche or choice. This is exact plan that Gaurab uses every time and how he applies his method. He's giving you the keys to the kingdom, really understand. I mean, he's giving tons. How to boost your profits from list building. And he's talking about the affiliate sniper, separating the awesome from the U-bird awesome leads. And that's cool. Okay, this is really cool. This is the meat of the course. This is Trojan horse list building. You got to check this out. This is very valuable. I saw this, and this really knocked my socks off. I'm telling you, really cool stuff. And then just basically rinse and repeat, and that's all you really got to do. Because once you find a method that works, you keep on doing it over and over and over. And he has tons of bonuses in here, and this is really valuable information. And plus, I mean, this doesn't happen very often, but understand that Ken will tell you, because Ken has a mortgage broker, and he's also a realtor too. I mean, he has a lot of hats in this kingdom. Ken, what is usually, if you have if you're making $15,000 a month, what would that business be worth?
Well, usually it's worth about 2.5 times what the yearly income that it brings in. So if you think about it from that respect, something such as what Gaurab did, where he went ahead and he put together a business that is making $15,000 per month, and if you multiply that over the course of a year, I mean, his business, once he builds that list he could actually sell to somebody, and he could make a lot of money off of that. And I know some marketers that have done that before in the past, where they've actually built up a huge list and they built up a relationship with their subscribers, and then later on when they want to retire, they went ahead and they actually sold the list and the whole business to somebody, and they made a ton of money off of it. So that's one of the great things about this, is that a lot of people, they'll spend thousands of dollars on, say, a franchise, like say a McDonald's or a Subway franchise, just to try to make some money, where this type of a business you can get into for just a few dollars, a very small amount of money, and yet you could make as much as somebody who went to become a doctor to college or even to become a lawyer. You're making perhaps more than your own doctor or your own lawyer. So that's what I love about this business.
Yeah, it's insane, but Ken's definitely right. Think about it. Okay, Gaurab's making over $100,000 by what he's saying, $15,000 a month. But take $100,000 2.5 times. That's $250,000 that this business is worth. Okay, and he created this in about 6 months. Do you guys understand how insane? And I'm going to tell you one thing, Gaurab. How much time do you spend on doing your business on a daily basis? About an hour, would you say?
Gaurab, how much time do you spend on doing your business on a daily basis, would you say?
Uh, Actually, I work like 2 to 3 hours per day. Creating my drafting my emails and sending them,
So just about
and
3 hours per day?
3 hours per day. And when I create a product, at that time I maybe work 6 to 7 hours a day for like 5 to 6 days, and it's usually like I create products in 30 to 45 days.
Okay.
So hardly I work like 2 to 3 hours per day and 5 to 6 hours for a week in 30 to 45 days. That's it.
Yes. So you actually work basically 5 days a week, pretty much on
Actually,
average, would you say?
actually, internet marketing, we have a choice, means when you want to work and when you don't want to work. So whenever I feel like I need to grow my business more, so I just create a product, and in that course of time when I do launches, and that point of time I work for 5 to 6 hours, and otherwise I just work 2 to 3 hours.
That's
Very
amazing.
cool. Very cool. So basically, it's basically as a part-time job. Understand that if you average the hour, it's about 15 hours a week. How would you like to
Yeah.
work 15 hours a week, making $15,000 a month? You know what? I'll grab that any day. You understand? Like I said before, you can live anywhere in the world and do this business. And like I said before, it doesn't take much time to really to do this, put this together. You can basically do this, put the 3 hours in right before you go to work, and even hold your job. But you know what? If you're making $15,000 a month, you might as well just quit your crappy job, right, Ken?
Yeah, I totally agree. And you know what? It's you have to think about it is so many people are spending their lives doing basically an old-fashioned type of a thing, which is going to a job day in, day out, punching a time clock and getting maybe 2 weeks off a year for vacation, where, this is basically what everybody's doing now with the advent of the internet, is this is the new way that the new economy is, where people are able to work from home, spend more time with their families, work less hours, and actually make more money than they did at their old job. So there is pretty much positive things about it all the way around. There's not very many negative things I can say about being able to market affiliate products online and building lists too.
Actually,
Exactly.
James, I would like to add one thing.
Yes, please.
Actually, I actually passed out from college in 2012, and then I started my job. And in last year, 2013 December, I left my job, and at that time I was not very new. Means I had little knowledge about internet marketing, and means when I left my job, then I was not sure if I will make it a success online or not. But I took the risk, and I worked hard for 3 or 4 months, and and after working hard for 3 or 4 months, then I created my plan. I followed my plan, and right now I'm making good money. So I just want to say, means uh, if you want to get out of that rat race, if you want to get out of your job, then you might have to take a small amount of risk, because if you if you're afraid of means if you have second thoughts, and if you're afraid of making a good living online in future, then you have to take some small amount of risk, and you have to believe in yourself.
Very cool. Everybody, all I gotta say is just grab this now. Like I said before, you're gonna learn a $15,000 a month business from Grab. Okay, and you're insane if you don't. All I can say is about the price of a sandwich at Subway, and go without your sandwich at Subway for lunch, or go without lunch and just eat breakfast and dinner. I'm telling you, because it's going to really change your life. And Ken and I have said this many times that we have over a six-figure business ourselves. We buy everything out there. We grab every product out there, especially if it's around, under $10. Okay, because when you have it, you got to invest in your business, and that's what Grab has done. That's what Ken and I have do, and we buy everything. The reason is because you need all the tools, and it's going to take you further and further up. So, Ken, I'm going to let you have the last word.
Well, I have to say that, when it comes to something such as this, where you actually have someone is telling you, hey, I'm making $15,000 a month doing this business, the cost of admission is like nothing to get into this, because a lot of people, even to become, say, for instance, say a nurse, or perhaps maybe a certain type of a job that you want to take on, it could cost you, say, $30,000 just to get a nursing degree or something. So if you think about it in that respect, Gaurab is making more in 2 months many times than what somebody spent $30,000 on to just become a nurse, for instance, and that's just a typical occupation. And as James had said, if it's $10 or less, hey, grab it, because even if you pick up one idea, it's going to help you on your business for the rest of your life and hopefully make you a lot of money from it. You know what is the way I also look at it too is that the internet is growing so fast, and there's so much opportunities, plenty of room for everyone to be part of this. So don't think that don't ever worry about competition, because there's always more people coming online, and there's plenty of room for everybody to make great money online.
Super. You know what, everybody, you know what? I give it 2 thumbs up. I don't endorse a lot of products, but I endorse this one because this has a lot of meat and potatoes in there. There's tons of video training, tons of bonuses. I mean, I went through it. It is tons of information. I'm going to tell you, this is a sweetheart deal. All I can tell you, it's under $10. The course, what I feel, seriously, it should have went for $97. So I got to tell you, he really gave everything there. So see you later, everybody. Click the link on the bottom. I know you're going to love it. Grab this one now. This is a huge product and everything, but it's like practically nothing for the price. I mean, he's giving the store away. All right, later on, everybody.